Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Right to the air goes Daniel. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Lions have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Daniel. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. And Sinnott was the intended receiver. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down. To the air again is Daniels. The open receiver is Dodson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6. Like so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Daniels now on first down. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown Commanders. It's his second touchdown of the year. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll drop to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. He's to midfield. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Commanders 7.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Daniels gonna throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing again, Daniel. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Downs goes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
John Johnson was the intended receiver there, and now it's 4th down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. It's Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The pick number 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
For the sideline, he's got downs.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second react.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the 50, He'll set up to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Lions are going to have it just past their 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give them a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game. Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. We haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. They're going to start with very poor field position. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Up the sideline, past midfield. 20, 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Daniels now on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 4th down, here's Ritter. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now Ritter on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's got...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
at the 47-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up the second play on 5 at the Commanders' 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A throw on the move is caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. You'll get that complete to Jason Brownlee.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jahan Dotson, touchdown Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now whistles and a timeout. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. First carry for David Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1. And
powering forward. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On play action, Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 14.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Going up top. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
On the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 38.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He is in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
One more time for Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Third and long. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's a win here for the Lions. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead,